Hey guys, welcome back to Exploring Temecula. On today's video, we're going to talk about 5 huge mistakes I see home buyers making in Temecula and Murrieta in 2023. The market is shifting, and I just feel that this video is going to give home buyers a leg up and things to think about when making offers in these areas over the next 6 months to a year. If you're interested in Temecula, make sure you subscribe to this channel. We do everything about not only Temecula, but the surrounding area. We keep you updated on the housing market, and overall, just give you, the viewer, a really good idea of what it's like to live in the Temecula area. We're a licensed brokerage and real estate appraisal company in Temecula called Greenleaf Real Estate and Appraisal. We've got tons of 5-star reviews on Google if you want to look that up. And also check out our website, exploringtemecula.com. We've got tons of information on specific communities and really everything that you need to know about the city. Okay, so the first mistake I see home buyers making in 2023 is not looking for homes that already have pre-existing solar panels and asking in the offer for the seller to pay them off. I really think moving forward, this is going to be a great opportunity for home buyers to get a home with solar, and the seller in many cases is not going to have a choice. Number one, I see it in many circumstances, the solar will not transfer, so the seller has to pay it off anyway. But with a market that is going sideways or maybe even in a slight downtrend and they're not receiving multiple offers, this is a great opportunity for buyers to ask for them or the seller to pay off the solar at the close of escrow. Why is that a benefit? Of course, we are in Southern California for 3 to 5 months of the year. It's very hot here. Electricity is very expensive. For a 2,500 square foot home with a pool, or even just a 2,500 square foot home, you're going to look at anywhere from $400 to $600 a month for electricity. So that would be very nice for you to get in a home and have that $50 bill or $40 bill per month throughout the whole year and have the solar already paid. Am I a fan of solar? Of course, yes, it's going to save you money in the long run. The average person stays in their home 7 to 8 years. When you're buying a $30,000 solar system or solar panels, and you sell your home at the 3-year mark or the 4-year mark because you have a kid, your job moves, and you're basically ending up paying off that solar, it wasn't a good deal in the first place. So that was just a little side note. Be careful. If you are planning on putting solar in on your property, this property better be a long-term hold for you, or you will lose money putting in those solar panels. Number 2, don't jump into something because you feel like you're never going to get a home. That portion of the market or that phase of the market has passed. So if you are used to the 2021, 2022 boom, get that out of your head. Don't stress out. Put an offer in on the first home that you see. Just make sure, now it could very well be the first home that you see if you fall in love with it. I get that. But if there are things that you do not like about the property, if you are second guessing on that particular property, don't think that you have to jump in like you did a year ago just to get a home because there are going to be no other opportunities on the market. Remember, I do think for the next year there will be opportunities, and if you don't get or if you don't like a property, there are going to be plenty more opportunities in the coming months. Okay, so next up, don't get in the trap of falling for the pictures of a home if they're really done well. Look for the home that is the diamond in the rough, that the agent took horrible pictures, their portrait photos. It's unbelievable, some of the pictures that I see on MLS still. So look for those homes that have been on the market for 30 to 40 days and that have horrible pictures, because I guarantee you some of these homes, the pictures are so bad that it doesn't give the home justice. Go see that home. Go see if that will work for you. And then in your offer, you know that there's no other offers on the property. You know that there's probably not a lot of people looking at this property, because what does everybody do now? I think 80 or 90% of home buyers throughout America start their search online. And when you have horrible pictures, whether it's because of the picture or whether it's because the agent hasn't advised the seller on how to get their home ready for a sale, meaning there's tons of clutter, it needs paint, it needs carpet. These are the things that you need to be looking for in the photos, and go see a few of those homes. You might be able to find a really good deal, and as I mentioned earlier, the diamond in the rough that has an amazing floor plan that nobody goes to see because of the horrible photography. Okay, so next up, do not be afraid to ask for some closing costs, especially if the house has been on the market for 20 to 30 days. There are no other options for that seller. What is the worst that's going to happen? They're going to say no. And as I mentioned earlier on in the video, if you don't get this house, there will be another house. Be patient and save yourself some money. With the closing costs, maybe you can buy down the interest rate. You can pay off, again, your closing costs, which is going to be less money out of your bank account. So don't fall into the trap of coming in to a few of these homes or some of these homes that have been on the market forever and think you've got to pay for everything yourself. That time has passed. It's time for you as the buyer to take back a little bit of the control in the market. Okay, and finally, I know this video is coming across as, you, the buyer, is going to get everything you absolutely want. I promise you, as of I'm doing this video right now, again, there's still buyers out there. It has slowed. If you see a home that's absolutely beautiful in the pictures with a pristine pool, totally upgraded, and it's priced right, it will still sell in 5 days. So we're not at the point where even the nice homes or the ones that show well or the ones that have the amenities that most people want are not selling. Those are still going. So, I don't want to give some false hope to buyers out there that you can just put in, $50,000, less the list price on this beautiful home that shows well. That's not going to happen. The whole point of this video was, if you're okay with, doing a little work on the home yourself, if you are okay with missing out on a couple homes, if those things will work for you, that's when you can really start to take advantage of this and get a home that was maybe listed at $650 and get it for $630. Maybe listed at $650, you put an offer at $635 or $640, and you ask for $5,000 closing costs. Everything is going to be specific and to that particular home, to that particular neighborhood. And one of the reasons it's important to have an agent that understands what's selling in each of these markets is because they'll be able to tell you, hey, I'd go 20 less for sure, 20 grand less for sure on this home. Or, hey, if you really like this home, I can tell you right now that there is probably going to be at least 1 to 2 offers just because of the way it shows the community, what that community has to offer. The tax rate is low. It's very desirable. I mean, there's so many things that I could get into. Bottom line is, if you're a buyer in 2023, take into consideration all of this video, find somebody that understands the market and each individual community and is willing to go to bat for you, and is not going to get frustrated if you look at 5 or 6 or 7 homes and, you really want to find that home that fits your budget, but also the floor plan that's going to work for you. So there you have it, guys. 5 mistakes I think buyers shouldn't make in 2023. If you have any further questions, please reach out and give me a call. I'd be glad to talk you through the different neighborhoods, the different cities around Temecula, and hopefully make your buying experience a positive one. Until next time, from Exploring Temecula.